Hey YouTube, Jim here. Welcome to Top 10 Archive. It seems it's as easy to get viral famous as it is to lose your audience entirely and get canceled in the blink of an eye. We have so many options on the internet that replacing your favorite hosts and influencers is, though unfortunate, not particularly hard. In fact, someone just unsubscribed right then, and I haven't even said anything controversial yet. Well. For those of you who are loyal, here is our picks of the top 10 YouTubers who messed up their careers. But before we get awkward, why not become an archivist today by clicking that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. If you end up enjoying this video, let us know by giving it a thumbs up. And in the comments section, let us know of other big YouTubers who threw it all away. Oh man. Oh, come on, quick.
Number 10, Onision, Onionson, Onision, Onision, whatever. And whatever is what the world of YouTube has said about him these last few years. Known for his satirical and sketch comedy and songs, Onision, whose real name is Gregory Daniel, went viral back in 2009 with his I'm a Banana song that would go on to appear on Tosh.0 as the viewer video of the week in 2010. And from there, things drastically went downhill. From being permanently banned from VidCon in 2012, banned from Patreon in 2019, to allegations of child grooming and abuse, to an incident in 2020 where his 2-year-old daughter fell from a 2-story window onto a concrete driveway, there is no shortage of scandals revolving around the guy. To top it off, he's just recently found himself in court with fellow YouTuber Repzion, whatever. Number 9, Sam Pepper. Sam Pepper was a YouTube prankster, publishing prank comedy to more than 2 million subscribers at his peak. Similar to Onision, it was a video he uploaded about women that was less than funny, which did him in. He went around pinching women's butts in a video that he published in 2014. There was one thing he didn't see coming though. Even though he had actually faked the prank, he didn't want to admit it, and big YouTubers came out against him, claiming the whole thing was sexual harassment. To make matters worse, in 2015, he staged a killing my best friend prank that ended up sparking an online petition to remove him from YouTube that received more than 100,000 signatures, including many big YouTubers. Why did nobody call me? Oh well. His nail in the coffin? He started a GoFundMe campaign claiming he would delete his YouTube channel if he received $1.5 million in donations. The campaign was removed shortly after and has since not been able to find an audience again. Number 8, Shay Carl. Shay got into YouTube family vlogging really early on, in 2008 to be exact. After so much time, maybe he started taking the fame for granted. When your name and face are that well known, you have to take care of your reputation really well. In 2014, they were one of the biggest YouTube channels on the platform, and Shay even co-founded Makers Studio alongside Philip DeFranco and a few others, which would later sell for $500 million to the Walt Disney Company. Do you know where this is going? A cam girl came forward with serious evidence, screenshots of DMs from Shay where he wasn't exactly family-friendly. Apparently, they had a 3-month online romance that was only exposed after the woman said that Shay treated her like the scum of the earth. Shay and his wife Colette have recently been separated and stopped vlogging together, which is when their views dropped down to nearly nothing. Only time will tell if they decide to try and make a comeback. Number 7, Jared Knabenbauer. Jared was a YouTube gamer better known as Pro Jared, who in 2019 had quite the pitfall after his wife, who was a cosplayer, Heidi O'Farrell, came out publicly against him for being unfaithful. She said he had an affair with another YouTube gamer named Holly Conrad. Her allegation, word for word, is not exactly something we care to repeat. But basically she said she had proof that he was lying to both women at the same time. Quickly, his follower base went tumbling down by the tens of thousands, going from nearly 1.1 million to around 800,000 in just a few days. What made her come forward? She realized he had blocked her and made a statement about them splitting up without even talking to her. It didn't help that after the incident, several fans came forward with claims that Jared solicited nude photos from them, 2 of which were underage. His agency dropped him, and several people in the community created distance, though for some reason his channel has been making a comeback in recent months as he continues on like nothing happened. Number 6. Sonya Say. Vegan YouTubers have gotten more popular as the diet and lifestyle gains traction in many countries. One particularly popular YouTuber was Sonya Say, who, among her many quirks, had a pet fennec fox that she named Jumanji. The Spanish content creator, who frequently described herself as an anti-speciesist, really got people going when she showed Jumanji looking incredibly thin on Instagram. Social media went wild, with one Twitter user saying it really looked like she was mistreating the animal and that the animal looked extremely malnourished. Reports to PETA were threatened and a petition was started, but the creator stood her ground, saying Jumanji had lost some hair and didn't gain weight due to a pollen allergy. It seems her growing career took a large hit after that, and even though she posted a video explaining it, she's still at less than 8,000 subscribers. Number 5. James Charles. We couldn't get through this list without mentioning the 2019 James Charles drama that got so big so quick it had everyone's head spinning. It all started when his mentor, Tati Westbrook, who essentially boosted James into the beauty YouTube world, posted a video called Bye Sister, referencing his famous opening line. She was mad that he chose to promote a competitor brand in order to get into Coachella as a VIP. Essentially, she was saying he sold out. He had done it secretly and in the dark, only notifying her briefly before everyone saw it on Instagram. She publicly cut ties, but also mentioned a few things about him manipulating straight men to be with him. There were several videos posted back and forth as millions followed the fight, but the friendship breakup definitely led to millions of subscribers opting out of both YouTubers. Number 4. Giovanna Ravana Mendoza. This vegan YouTuber created a following, like many, sharing her plant-based life and diet. Her 21-day raw challenge costs $69, and her English and Spanish channels had gathered about 2.5 million people. Then she messed up. She went out to a restaurant with a fellow influencer, which in itself isn't a mistake, unless, of course, you're ordering something you've claimed to not eat. The incident took place in Bali, which she had already posted about, saying it was a plant-based paradise. So when Paula Galindo, aka Paw Tips, posted her in a video, you can see her physical discomfort trying to hide what she was about to eat. Shady, right? Especially from someone who claims she's been promoting being your most authentic self. She posted a 30-plus minute video explaining that it was due to health reasons, but her dedicated followers had seen too much and many abandoned her. Number 3. Laura Lee. Back to beauty YouTube. When you don't understand beauty YouTube hierarchy, you do things like try to feud with Jeffree Star, top of the food chain. It's like Game of Thrones out there. Many have tried, but none failed quite as hard as Laura Lee. Jeffree Star's fans took a deep dive into her tweets and found racial slurs against African and Asian people. One cringy tweet, which has since been deleted, read, "Tip for all black people, if you pull your pants up, you can run from the police faster," which was posted months after the Trayvon Martin incident. She attempted a public apology that many people didn't take notice to. In her prime, she was garnering some 20 million views per month, but now is gaining around 5 to 6 million. Number 2. John Jafari. This YouTube gamer, better known as JonTron, threw in some politics into his career and saw the result hit him right in the subscriptions. Ow! He publicly supported a U.S. representative from Iowa named Steve King back in 2017. He went so far from his regular topic and so deep into divisive politics, going on a live stream, tweeting sarcastic comments that backed King, that eventually he killed his own career. Some of these public comments included, "Steve King doesn't want his country invaded by people who have contempt for his culture and people," Nazi, and "wealthy blacks in the United States committing more crimes than poor whites." Immediately, he lost about 10,000 subscribers, though 2 years later, JonTron is back to roughly the same amount of views and growth rate as he was before the ordeal. Number 1. Austin Jones. This baby-faced 26-year-old who gained a following after his a cappella pop song covers went big, and then ruined his own career in a shocking way. In 2019, he admitted that he'd been messaging underage girls, asking them to send him videos dancing, though some allege he asked for sexually explicit videos. It was a long time coming, too, since allegations had come out as early as 2015 of him asking young girls to twerk for him. After some legal back and forth and lots of evidence coming out, he pled guilty, his channel was terminated, and he was sentenced to 10 years in federal prison in May of 2019. Thanks for watching. Know of any other big YouTubers who threw it all away? Let us know in the comments. Subscribe, click the bell, and give this video a like. Thanks.